What's going on? It's Brother Jay, and I'm back in with another thought of the day, man. I guess my thought of the day is called social privilege. Man, I'm hearing so much illogical shit. It don't even make sense for a person of my age to hear what these people are talking. Okay, I heard a panel. Matter of fact, several panels, you know what I'm saying? But I heard a panel that a lady said, "Oh, if I decide, to get angry and hit my man, he shouldn't hit me back." And I'm like, what? Wait. What person in society ever encouraged that thought pattern? As me as a man, I always say all the time, I say, hey man, look, I care about you, you care about me. We don't agree with something, that's okay. But if you get that frustrated, if I'm supposed to have the emotional maturity, to walk away when this get too far, then you should have the emotional security, to walk away too. You know what I'm saying? So you're taking away the responsibility of the person that's violent. Because their first reaction is to sit there and say, what? I don't like what you said. Let me lay mitts on you. That's not right. You know what I'm saying? Just like it's not right, you know what I'm saying, that the people say the common denominator word, which is that two wrongs don't make a right. But in my psychology, especially being ghetto affiliate, two wrongs do make a right. Nigga, if you shot at me, I'm gonna shoot at you. I don't give a fuck who it is. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? The lady is trying to say on the panel that because the lady is physically weaker than she is, and she decides to hit the man, he should just sit up there and take it and it's okay. No. Because it's not about the physical issue. It's about the moral issue. It's not about can the man take the punch and come back at you and who are you? It's not about that. It's about the moral issue. Like you entertained in your mind to think about hitting me. And then you agreed with that part of your mind and you put that into physical form and you balled up your fist and decided to hit me. It's not that the fucking hit hurt. No. It's the factor that you thought about striking me. The person that you in a relationship with, that you seen, that you adore, and we sleeping with each other every night. First of all, if you entertaining that philosophy, if I don't try to detour that, you might entertain further philosophy, which means that, well, nigga, let me grab this fucking frying pan and get your ass the middle of your sleep. And you know what I'm saying? If you don't give her no deterrent, there's no telling how far this will go. So, I mean, I'm hearing all these fucking weak ass fucking debates, man. These are weak debates, man. I don't know why. Well, I do know why. You know what I'm saying? You know, a person that's of that caliber, they have to deny it to the fullest because they want to still keep maintaining that caliber. Which means that if I believe in just hitting my man, and I believe and I want to get him to, come back with an uppercut on my ass and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? I gotta say this and saying online, you know what I'm saying, just to let it be clear. You know what I'm saying? You take my hit and I apologize later and then we make up and blah 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 blah. Nigga, please, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, I said this many times before and I say it again. You know what I'm saying? Anytime, you know what I'm saying, that me and a lady is together, you know what I'm saying? Hey, keep your hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I keep my hands to myself, and that's how basic respect is established. But when you go out your character and just believe that, you know what I'm saying, well, because I just choose to take this one topic and accelerate it further than what it is, so it can get to the physical aspect, that I'm gonna sit here and say, you know what, I need to lay mitts on this nigga. That don't make no kind of sense, man. I don't understand how Gen Z is making logic on this. You know what I'm saying? Every person in my age bracket, they understand this basic, simple equation clearly. But somehow Gen Z is trying to say it like, okay, this is what the debate was. The debate was, okay, if a woman says hit a man, should he hit her back? And 50% of the audience said no, and 50% of the audience said yes. You know what I'm saying? So they said, okay, you're saying for the 50% that believes that they should hit their man but not get retaliated on, the person asked the question, which was that, okay, if you hit that man, even though it was an unjust reason, and you're saying he should retaliate back, what if in flip mode that you was dealing with a woman who was not as strong as you are, who is 50% weaker than you are, and she hit you, would you hit her back? And she said, yeah, I would. He said, okay, so you're saying you're hitting a man, but he shouldn't hit you. If a woman, you know what I'm saying, is lower than your weight class that hits you, you feel the right to hit her back. So the question other came up like this, and was said, well, what if a man who was, you know what I'm saying, 50% weaker than you are and decide to hit you, would you hit him? And you know the answer to that one. It was like, oh, fuck yeah. So, in the answer to the philosophy, which is that if I'm not supposed to hit you because you're a woman, what is the guidelines on your avenue on when you're not supposed to hit someone? If you have someone, you know what I'm saying, that's a weaker dude, you know what I'm saying, 50% punching power weaker than you are, you still feel the right to hit him. If it's a weaker woman that hits you, you still feel the right to hit her. But then all of a sudden, when it comes back to the other avenue of the fence, like, well, if you, the weaker woman, is hitting this man, should he hit you? And she still says no. That's illogical. That's no, I mean, look, let me bring this thought of day conclusion, man. Let me bring it to a close. Ladies out there, or even dudes, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you can give me a logical answer to the whole theory I've been playing out in play, please leave that for me, because I'm not understanding the logic of this. See, my logic is this. If I'm dating you and we're arguing, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we're arguing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, when it elevates to the point where you feel like you have to sit here and physically assault me, I'm going to dome you back. You know what I'm saying? It's not on some braggadocious shit. It's just, you know what I'm saying, deterrent shit. Because deterrent means to deviate the path of something on the way it's going. You know what I'm saying? Which means that if I allow her to sit here, you know what I'm saying, and just bank me and with no retaliation, she's going to keep on trying to bank me. You know what I'm saying? So that's a deterrent. The blow, whatever it is, whether it be the backhand, the front hand, whatever it is, it's a deterrent. It's not meant to be on some abusive shit. It's meant to be on some deterrent shit, which means that you don't have the right to do this to me. And so I'm, you know what I'm saying, doing the same thing back to you, you know what I'm saying, to get you to understand, like, you do this, you'll get this. Now, unfortunately, the world we live in has laws. And these laws will sit here and fall on other people's side. So you have to weigh the consideration, in which most men do. That's why most men do walk away. Because if most men retaliated, you know what I'm saying, there'd be a lot of dudes locked the fuck up or losing their career or losing sponsorships or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's why these ladies are motivated to hit you, because it's a setup move to get you to fall into a trap. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is like this. I'm saying I truly believe in defending myself. I'm saying you keep your hands to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You know, if I'm not laying mitts on you in no kind of degree, keep your fucking hands to yourself. But when you lay hands on me, I will sit here and defend myself. Right or wrong, I don't give a fuck what the system says. It's saying, you a lady, you know what I'm saying? Your words are more venomous than your fists are. Attack me with your words. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just going to end that with that right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. Deuces.